By closely following established models and methods, the learner begins to internalize the basic patterns of the craft. This imitation is not simply mindless repetition, rather it is a deliberate process of absorbing the deeper logic and reasoning behind the master's actions. The apprentice learns by doing, but always under the watchful eye of someone more experienced who can provide corrective feedback and guidance. Mistakes are expected and viewed as essential to the learning process, offering opportunities to refine one's approach. The apprentice path is often marked by structured tasks that may seem mundane or repetitive at times. These seemingly simple tasks are, in fact, critical for laying the groundwork for more advanced skills. In the early stages of learning, the individual's understanding is still limited, and as a result, they may not yet grasp the full complexity of the craft. By focusing on mastering basic tasks, they build muscle memory, discipline, and a deeper familiarity with the tools and techniques that will serve as the foundation for more creative and independent work in the future. In addition to technical skills, the apprentice also learns the unspoken rules and culture of the discipline. This includes the values, standards of excellence, and professional ethics that define success in the field. Often, this aspect of learning is not explicitly taught, but is instead absorbed through close proximity to the master and through observation of how they conduct themselves. For instance, an apprentice in a traditional artisan craft may learn not only how to create a product, but also how to approach their work with care, attention to detail, and respect for tradition. Similarly, an apprentice in a modern professional setting might learn about the importance of collaboration, effective communication, and managing client relationships through observing the master's interactions with colleagues and clients. The relationship between the apprentice and the mentor is a key element of this stage. Ideally, the mentor is not only a source of technical knowledge, but also a model of the mindset and attitudes that lead to mastery. The mentor's role is to provide guidance, but also to challenge the apprentice to grow by gradually introducing more complex tasks and higher expectations. There is a balance between instruction and independent effort. The mentor may give direct feedback, but they also encourage the apprentice to solve problems and think critically on their own. Over time, the apprentice learns to anticipate the mentor's critiques and internalizes the standards they are held to, pushing themselves to meet those expectations even before feedback is given. During this period, the apprentice also begins to develop a deeper appreciation for the subtleties of the craft. As their skills improve, they start to notice details they may have overlooked at the beginning of their journey. What once seemed like a simple task may now reveal layers of complexity. For example, a musician in training might initially focus on playing notes accurately, but as they progress, they become more attuned to the nuances of tone, phrasing, and expression that differentiate a competent performance from a masterful one. This growing awareness is a sign that the apprentice is beginning to move beyond basic competence and toward a deeper understanding of the craft. The path of the apprentice requires a great deal of patience and resilience. Progress can sometimes feel slow, and the apprentice may experience frustration as they encounter challenges that seem beyond their current capabilities. However, it is precisely this slow, methodical approach that allows for true mastery to emerge. The apprentice must trust the process and remain committed to their growth, even when the rewards of their efforts are not immediately visible. It is often said that the most important lessons in this stage come not from success, but from failure. Each mistake is an opportunity to learn and adjust, bringing the apprentice one step closer to mastery. Eventually, the apprentice reaches a point where they have internalized the core principles of their craft and are ready to move on to more independent work. At this point, they may still rely on the guidance of their mentor, but they are increasingly able to take on challenges on their own. The foundation they have built during this time will serve them well as they continue on their journey, enabling them to approach their work with confidence and a strong understanding of the essentials.